Hello everyone, it's me, Samuel Taylor Ackroyd, and welcome back to my channel. In this video, I am going to be unboxing and reviewing the Gemini Jets 1/400 scale Emirates Airbus A380-800 model in the England 2015 for the Rugby World Cup 2015 livery. This is one of the 3 models that I got from a fellow model collector who I will not name for privacy reasons, but this was one of the 3 models that caught my interest that he had when me and my dad were at his house purchasing the 3 models and the model airport, which will hopefully be featured in a future video in January of 2022. But without further ado, let's get to checking out the features of the box containing the model. So this box doesn't reflect any light like a lot of the blue Gemini Jets boxes, which in my opinion is a good thing and will definitely be easier for filming purposes. But on the front of the box we have the aircraft type Airbus A380-800, scale 1/400 it says just there. And just there we have the Emirates logo. Here we have a diagram of most of the aircraft. And down here we have the Rugby World Cup 2015 logo as well as the Emirates logo. And down here we have a link to the official Emirates store. And this box is one of those Gemini Jets boxes where you can lift the front of the box up and have a look at the top of the model. However, the information that you would normally get about the aircraft type and the specific aircraft the model is of is not here, as you can see. It's just a rather terrible diagram of underneath the aircraft. However, all that information that is usually behind the front is actually on the back, which leads me to show you all the features of the back of the aircraft. So we once again have the aircraft type and we also have the specifications, which tells us the things that we need to know about the aircraft, like how big it is in span, length and height, its fuel capacity, the engine types, the passengers seating and how many crew members there can be on the aircraft, all that stuff. Here we have some information about the Airbus A380 itself. Here is a picture as an overlay so you can have a better look at it. And here is a diagram of the aircraft itself. And underneath that we have the Gemini Jets logo. And to the right of that we once again have the Emirates logo, and next to it it says official licensed product. And at the bottom left corner we have an age warning to protect younger people from sharp bits or small parts of the model. And we also have the uninteresting barcode up here as well as the item number underneath it. On both the left and right side of the box we once again have the aircraft type Airbus A380-800 scale 1/400 as well as the Emirates logo and the Rugby World Cup 2015 logo. The top and bottom parts of the box are also the same as what's on the left and right. Now I know I didn't zoom in on a lot of parts of the box, however all I'm really doing is just telling you what's there, and you know, of course the box isn't the most important part. The most important part is the model, which I am going to unbox now. Now of course, this isn't my first time unboxing this, as I've already seen it out the box, just because it's not brand new. However, the good thing about buying models from fellow collectors is that when you buy them from the collectors, they're going to have a new life with a new owner, and that's one of the good things about giving things away or selling things. So here is the model, which is really cool, and even though the livery is a few years old now, over 6 years old at the time I am recording this video, it still looks pretty good, I suppose. Now let's get on to the features of the model. So here we have the nose of the aircraft with the cockpit windows, and just underneath the cockpit windows in rather small writing is the aircraft type Airbus A380-800. Here we have the L1 door, And behind the L1 door we have the Expo 2020 Dubai UAE logo. Here we have the nose landing gear with the nose landing gear doors, and like a lot of other models as well as aircraft in real life, we have the last two letters of the registration of the aircraft. And here we have the first cabin on the aircraft, which by the way is the first class cabin, I believe. And along most of the first class cabin you can see the Emirates website, www.emirates.com. And here we have the Emirates logo in both English and Arabic. And of course we have the upper deck up here, which will pretty much be the same as the lower deck except with no first class, but you'll still have business class, premium economy or economy plus, whatever they call it on Emirates, as well as economy. But on the main deck behind the first class cabin we have the second door on the left hand side, and this I believe is the business class cabin. And here we have the left wing on the aircraft with engines 1 and 2, and we have all the usual features on the wing such as the flaps, slats, speed brakes, ailerons, the red navigation light on the edge of the wing, as well as the winglets here, or sharklets as Airbus would call them. However, because they're not that big, I don't know if Airbus would still call them sharklets. If you happen to know the answer to that, let me know in the comments below. And here we have another door, which is an overwing exit. And behind that door we have, I think this will be economy class from this door all the way to the back of the aircraft, both on the main deck and probably the upper deck as well. And here we have the back of the aircraft with the two back doors on both the upper deck and the main deck. And behind this door we have the registration of the aircraft, Alpha 6-Echo Echo November. And we of course have the tail of the aircraft with the rudder and the tail wings with the elevators on them. And before I forget, here is the main part of the special livery, the England 2015 for the Rugby World Cup 2015 logo. Now I don't know too much about Emirates' Airbus A380s, however on the upper deck I would imagine that this is probably business class with premium economy or economy plus, whatever it's called, and of course economy. But like I said, I don't know too much about the Emirates Airbus A380, but if you happen to know, let me know in the comments below. Now on the right side of the aircraft the features aren't that different. The only features that are different is on the right side we have the cargo doors, one there, and we have another one just there. And another difference on the right hand side, as always, we have engines 3 and 4, so the difference in engine numbers is different. And we also have the green navigation light just there. And on this model, those are the only differences on the right hand side to the left hand side. Here we have what I believe is the Wi-Fi box, and on this model there are no antennas, at least not on the top. What I'll do is I'll have a look on the bottom, which is where we're getting to now. So there is the bottom of the nose landing gear with the nose landing gear doors. And on the belly of the aircraft we have the Emirates logo, as well as the Gemini Jets logo, as well as the main sets of landing gear. And like a lot of other aircraft models, we have the registration of the aircraft on the left wing. Here's the registration, Alpha 6-Echo Echo November. And that's pretty much everything you need to know about this model. Despite the livery being outdated, I still think it looks pretty good, and because the livery no longer exists, it's definitely worth keeping this model. But this will definitely make a great addition to my collection of aircraft models, and that's pretty much all I have to say. Thank you all so much for watching this video, stay safe, and I'll see you all whenever I upload another video. Bye!